Ferrari controversy. Hamilton praises rear suspension upgrade while Leclerc doubts its impact. The high-stakes drama unfolding at Ferrari. A clash of perspectives on performance upgrades. In the high-octane world of Formula One, tensions are brewing within the Ferrari team as Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc find themselves at a crossroads over a critical technical upgrade. As the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit prepares to host the 2025 Belgian Grand Prix, the stakes couldn't be higher for the iconic Italian racing team. But here's where it gets interesting. Ferrari enters this pivotal race with a unique challenge. Despite being the most successful team in Belgian Grand Prix history, they are currently experiencing their most challenging season in recent memory. The team hasn't secured a win or even a pole position, creating immense pressure for a breakthrough performance. The focal point of their hopes? A revolutionary rear suspension upgrade that could potentially transform the SF25's performance. And this is the part most people miss. The upgrade represents Ferrari's final major technical modification for the 2025 season. During a recent private test at Mugello, the team utilized F1's filming day regulations to give both Hamilton and Leclerc 100 kilometers of track time with the new suspension. However, their reactions couldn't be more different. Leclerc emerged from the test unconvinced, believing the upgrade didn't deliver a significant change in the car's handling characteristics. In stark contrast, Hamilton expressed enthusiasm, describing himself as quite happy with the modification's impact. Technical director Loic Serra, working closely with team principal Fred Vasseur, has meticulously redesigned the suspension's front wishbone mounting point to the gearbox. The primary objectives are clear: enhance rear stability and allow the car to run lower to the ground, a critical factor in modern Formula One aerodynamics. For Hamilton, this upgrade represents more than just a technical tweak. At 40 years old and in his first season with Ferrari, he's yet to secure a podium finish in the iconic red car. The Belgian Grand Prix holds special significance, with Hamilton being the second most successful driver in the event's history, boasting 5 previous victories. Leclerc, meanwhile, has his own historical connection to Spa. His first Grand Prix victory came at this very circuit in 2019, a moment that marked his transition from Sauber to the prestigious Ferrari team. Now, both drivers are united in their quest to break Ferrari's current winless streak. The controversy is palpable. Can this suspension upgrade bridge the performance gap? Will the differing perspectives of Hamilton and Leclerc create internal team tension? These questions add an extra layer of intrigue to what's already a high-pressure race weekend. As the 2025 Belgian Grand Prix approaches, Ferrari finds itself at a critical juncture. The team's performance, reputation, and future development strategy hang in the balance. Will the rear suspension upgrade be the magic bullet they are hoping for, or just another disappointment in a challenging season? What do you think? Can Ferrari turn their fortunes around at Spa, or are they facing an uphill battle? Drop your predictions in the comments, and let's dive into this fascinating Formula One drama. Ferrari's secret upgrade, new rear suspension explained. Imagine being on the brink of a major breakthrough in the world of Formula One, where a simple tweak to a car's suspension system could be the key to unlocking unparalleled speed and agility. This is exactly what's happening with Ferrari, as they prepare to unveil their revised rear suspension at the upcoming Belgian Grand Prix. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just a minor adjustment, it's a carefully calculated move that could potentially give them a significant edge over their competitors. So, what's behind this change, and how does it work? Let's dive in and explore the details. Ferrari has been putting their new rear suspension through its paces at Mugello, and from what we can see, the most noticeable difference is in the forward leg of the upper wishbone, which has been lowered by a few centimeters. This modification is reminiscent of similar changes made earlier in the season by Mercedes and McLaren, and it's all about finding the perfect balance. The idea behind this tweak is to increase the car's resistance to pitch changes when braking or accelerating, which in turn makes the aero platform more stable and the aerodynamic forces acting upon it more consistent. And this is the part most people miss. By combining this revised rear suspension with the anti-dive geometry of the front suspension, Ferrari is essentially creating a more predictable and reliable car that can handle the demands of high-speed racing. But what does this mean for the future of Formula One, and how will other teams respond to this development? Will we see a wave of similar modifications across the board, or will some teams choose to take a different approach? The controversy surrounding this change is already sparking debate among fans and experts alike, with some arguing that it's a bold move that will pay off, while others claim it's a risky gamble that could backfire. So, we have to ask, do you think Ferrari's revised rear suspension will give them the edge they need to dominate the competition, or is this a case of tweaking for tweaking's sake? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's get the conversation started. As we wait to see how this plays out, one thing is certain, the world of Formula One is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Ferrari's F1 suspension upgrade analysis. Why it's not as radical as expected. When it comes to the world of Formula One, few topics ignite as much passion and debate as the innovations in car design. Recently, Ferrari has been in the spotlight for its anticipated upgrade to the rear suspension of its SF25, but the changes may not be as groundbreaking as many had hoped. For quite some time, Ferrari has been strategizing a significant enhancement to its rear suspension system, which was put to the test during a filming day at Fiorano. This upgrade is expected to make its official debut at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, a venue known for its challenging layout and unpredictable weather conditions. In the process of developing its 2025 model, Ferrari made a crucial decision to shift the cockpit position further back. This adjustment also necessitated relocating the fuel tank and engine towards the rear of the car. While this design choice may enhance certain aspects of performance, it has inadvertently limited the available space at the front of the newly shortened gearbox, which is essential for the pull rod-operated rear suspension system. As a result of these modifications, it appears that Ferrari has had to settle for a rear damper that struggles to effectively manage the movement of the rear suspension. This issue could stem from either the two side dampers or, more likely, the central rear damper. The central damper plays a critical role in controlling the rear ride height, particularly when the car is accelerating in a straight line at the end of long straights. There have been numerous reports indicating that Ferrari has faced challenges in maintaining optimal rear ride height, often compromising it to mitigate plank wear, a common concern in F1 racing. However, it's important to note that the damper does not directly control the height of the rear of the car. Instead, it regulates the rate at which the rear of the car changes height, especially when encountering aerodynamic porpoising, a phenomenon that can disrupt performance. By adjusting the damper, Ferrari can alter the frequency of these height changes, steering clear of the problematic frequencies associated with aerodynamic separation and reattachment. Additionally, Ferrari has made strides in enhancing the anti-lift characteristics of the rear suspension's top wishbone forward leg. However, despite the effort invested in this modification, the changes may not be as pronounced as one might expect. Increasing the anti-lift on the rear suspension, a strategy also employed by Mercedes during its Imola upgrade, aims to keep the rear of the car lower during braking. This adjustment is intended to provide greater stability during braking and cornering, which is crucial for maintaining speed and control. As the team heads to Spa, the real test will be whether Ferrari can achieve its performance goals and operate the car as designed, maximizing ground effect downforce by allowing it to run at a lower height. Spa is renowned for being a track that rewards both the car's capabilities and the driver's skill. However, the unpredictable Belgian weather often complicates matters, making it a true test of endurance and adaptability. So, will Ferrari's adjustments pay off, or will they fall short of expectations? This is the moment of truth for the Scuderia, and fans around the world are eager to see how it unfolds. What do you think? Are these changes enough to give Ferrari the edge it needs, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments.